How's it cutting, folks? My name's Corzane and welcome to the Gamepass breakdown, where we play randomly chosen games from the Gamepass to see how much value they add to the Gamepass. So we're going to try and get through as many as we possibly can, so we better get started.
I'm sure my mom was just trying to protect me. Now that there's only one of us left, I thought it was time I heard the stories. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
So from what I know of what remains of Edith Finch, is it's a single-player, first-person adventure game made by a company called Giant Sparrow. It's critically acclaimed, but I don't really know what genre it would fall under. But it's a lot of like experiencing the history of your ancestors, things like that. A lot of exploration and heavily story-driven, from what I know. But like I said, I never played it before, so yeah, let's take a look. Is that supposed to be your family home? Because that's a fucked up looking house.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Yeah, no wonder. It's a death trap.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Okay, like a haunted forest. This isn't a horror game, is it?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
There's a tree growing on the side of it. I mean, it does look cool. Not structurally sound. Like you would not pass building regs with that shit. Sure. Yeah, what did happen here? This is eerie.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
It reminds me of those pictures you see of Chernobyl, where there's just stuff left on like the desks in children's schools, and there's furniture just like thrown about the place. It's really eerie.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh, come on. Whoa, whoa.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
I think they did a pretty good job of making it eerie but not scary, because I'm guessing it's not supposed to be scary. It's weird.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Sure. And you believed her, you fool.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
This is your uncle's room.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
What? This is like a child's room.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
The suspense.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
I mean, not really good. It's a book drilled to a wall. It's kind of obvious.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
You see, this stuff is creepy, but I don't know if it's just because it's daytime. It doesn't come across as scary.
This, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
So whose room? Molly's room, okay. Sam, Calvin, Barbara, Molly, Walter, Odin, 1880. I'm missing something here.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
So now Molly... Oh, I thought he was going to make me eat the fucking hamster.
The
Terrible.
gerbil food was dry,
Apologies.
but I didn't mind it. My Halloween candy was all gone.
Okay.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart,
Yeah, go to bed.
it's late. Go to sleep.
Yeah, do what your mum says. Goddamn kids. Where does this lead? Oh, you have your own bathroom. This house is good.
I kept eating and eating.
No, don't do that. Ugh. What? Don't do what I think you're gonna do.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Can eat the fish. No, it's give me the option. No, wait, you won't let me walk past it.
It was a barn swallow going back to her
Yeah.
nest.
I'm not eating the fish.
I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Checks out. I've got a bell on, so I ain't never gonna catch this guy. How do I jump? There you go.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, I'm gonna have him. Where is he? Ah, there. Ah. She's teasing me now.
Now
Oh,
I was
come
up
on.
in a big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
So you
All
lied.
I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up,
And fell to your death.
and suddenly,
Worth
I
it.
was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Yeah, where? Ah, there. I'm gonna have him. Ah, got him.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Okay, something bigger. Fox. Polar bear.
A mama rabbit.
Can hear it, like. Haha.
She was almost too big to carry.
He's about the same size.
I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Checks out. Wait, whoa. You're not even gonna put me in the. Ow. Nah. Yeah, I've seen Sharknado. It'll be fine. Way. No.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Yes.
Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy soup.
Did I just miss? Where's he gone? Where are we? Wow, where? Yum.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
You're a shark. You just eat it, right? Give me them toes.
I grabbed on tight,
That's better.
but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I'm sorry, what? Am I some sort of eldritch horror.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Aha,
I was
a
big,
human.
and I moved real quiet.
The Kraken! Beware the Kraken! Yum, 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 yum. Get him! We got him, we got him. Beware the Kraken! Alright, one more. We got him. Ooh, is this supposed to be how one of our ancestors got killed by a Kraken? Got him!
After the last passage,
Beware the Kraken!
and to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Yum, 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 yum. Kraken hungry. Up, yeah, up we go. Woo! Okay. I mean, that's not how toilets work in general, but
I got closer and closer.
you can eat yourself.
All of my stomach started growling,
Yep.
and suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
If I do say so myself. Okay, that was cool. I enjoyed being a land shark.
I'm not sure.
Oh, there's
I
Molly.
believed
So
all
she's
of
not
that,
seen her before.
But I'm sure Edie would have.
So is it supposed to be that everybody's got their like childhood rooms here? Because obviously, oh shit, she died when she was 10. Fuck. Oh, you're just gonna climb out there, are you? Sure. Just straight out the window. Down?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Okay. Who's killed by a slide? I guess there's another memory in here.
The room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
The family curse.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Okay. Set sail with his house.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a great
Odin's
idea.
daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Is that the grave? That is a brilliant grave. Expensive.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay. So he tried to ship his house here from Norway by boat. For some reason it didn't work. And so now his daughter is building it, or built this one, I assume.
Whatever's wrong with this family, It goes back a long ways.
Odin's a great name. Why aren't more people called Odin?
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I'm sorry. Are you joking? Right, for one, is this supposed to be like shag carpet? Because for one, you don't have carpet in a bathroom. If you do, you do not have shag carpet in a bathroom. Are you mental?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yes. It's also a pretty terrible idea. I mean, the pink's fine. I ain't got a problem with the pink. Is it what? It's gonna stink of piss. Is it just one key does all the padlocks? Because that's generally not how padlocks work. There's a secret in this bathroom. No shit.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Cool. That is a bit overkill. Just put the switch there. Okay, Calvin Finch. Pitbull?
Mr. Worldwide!
This house is mental. So, whose room is this? Name. I need a name. Sam and Calvin.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
So this was Sam's, I guess. Calvin's. Look at that. That is awesome. It's crazy. It's just all childhood bedrooms.
And that he never talked about him.
I mean, I wouldn't trust this if you haven't been here for a while.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
So he was 11 when he died. It's a bit of a theme going on here, right? One that I don't
How
like.
I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Okay, swing my legs.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready.
Coming! But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
No.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
I mean, it is, but...
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
But is that how he actually died? Like, obviously not the going around the top, I don't imagine, but because that's horrible. And if we're finding out about people died, how was Molly supposed to have died? Do we not find that out? Eaten by a monster under her bed? That doesn't seem likely.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
So they just, when there's new family members and stuff, they just extend the house, it seems. Let's check this way first. Yeah, this is insane how she didn't know about any of
I
this.
always thought of Barbara as a child.
Just wasn't allowed to. I'm so confused. I'm confused as to how much she already knew about this house in general. I don't know, maybe it's just supposed to be whimsical.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
Sure, screaming at a convention.
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It
Sure
was
was.
Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Secret key.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
See, they straight up using Halloween music, but not quite. Almost. How about you? That's what scared me.
The gang's leader is the infamous infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10
What
years ago
on
tonight.
earth are you? Stop looking at me! Okay, let's do what's all this. What is this dude making? Jesus. I've seen people cut fingers and stuff off with saws in real life. It's not a fun time for anyone. Yeah. Wait, let me swing.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Yeah.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
Wow, dude's a dick.
Him out. But she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up. This is a trick. You're dead.
Dun, 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 dun. Ladder. Hua! Hua! Ha! Hua! Ha! Wow, everything's glued together. Sure. Ha! Why would you leave the boxes? See, people are so unorganized here. Wah! Ah, Walter. This is the room I was in before.
Walter, are you there?
I can't look away. Why won't it let me look away? Kill him.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And here he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Hey,
Barbara.
Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of
Yeah, we already know.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Right, when I was in here, straight out the window, right? Is it the same situation?
Thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't
Oh,
do
sure.
it.
Walter, that guy. In there? Nope.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Is he gonna end up just being Rick again? Ha.
The Hookman had vanished.
Yes, I can see that. Or not see that.
But all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Why just T-post through the door? Is that supposed to happen? Nope, there you go.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. From Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans.
Oh, you.
Poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard.
Yeah, no shit.
That's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh, eerie. Haha. Oh, you. Such a charmer. Okay, so they're like elaborate tales on events that actually happened, right?
As absurd as that comic was, maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
So she was murdered in the house? Is that a thing? Still not sure what happened to Molly. Did she just jump out the window? Yeah, it was probably that, right? She was kept going after the bird and then fell. That makes sense. How old is Barbara? Okay. So we have 10, 11, and 16. Is this the curse they're talking about? About people dying young? Because that's not something you really escape. Oh, so you turn the key the other way to unlock that. But sure. So these are stumps that she was painting on. That's a model of the dragon slide that killed him, I guess.
I saw Edie
dark.
sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Okay. Actual secrets? Or memory secrets? What?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh, like a Fallout
There's a pattern in
shower.
all these stories. I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
No, right.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Okay.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
But why did you come down here in the first place?
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
It's 10 years gone. You just eating peaches. Just Tim Peaches for 30 years.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. almost friendly.
So is he paranoid and hiding down here?
And then one day, everything just
2005.
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
I'm bored of waiting. What am I going to sit around here for another 30 years? Jesus.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
Hang on. You're not saying they were actually killed by monsters? Or do you just think they were?
And Calvin.
That's not a thing, is it?
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Is it a real curse? Am I being an idiot?
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
I didn't register this guy's age.
I want you to know, I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
But that woman,
I don't mind if I only have a year left.
Barbara, was 16.
Or a month.
But she didn't write how she died, someone else did.
I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Okay, no. Game's trying to confuse me. He was paranoid about this curse, I guess, this monster, that's why he was living in there. The rumbling was the
Died when
train.
I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So let's have a look at some of the ages. I mean, they're all pretty young. Well, most of them. So maybe that's what the curse is, dying young. I don't know what qualifies as young. So Walter went down there to hide from the curse and stayed there for 30 years, thinking there was a monster. And then left and got hit by a train almost immediately. Which is tragic, not funny. Not funny. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this game. I knew that it was going to be good, but for some reason I didn't think I'd like it as much as everybody had said that I would. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's got a real interesting story. The controls are just basic. You're basically just walking around, clicking on things. But it's really intriguing and interesting. Yeah, I think it definitely does add value to the Game Pass. It's been out since 2017, and I never bought it before, so I probably wouldn't have played it had it not been on Game Pass. I may play this some more, actually, on my channel outside of the Game Pass breakdown, so if you want to see that, then like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so that you don't miss out on it. Anyway, I'm just going to go and jump down this hole here, and, run into a train, so catch you later. Bye.